Queen's fatal blow to Meghan and Harry. The mystery of Meg's bullying staff was exposed. Hello and a very warm welcome back to the Sussex Daily News Channel. According to the latest news streams that have been discovered by royal insiders, the Queen has decided not to make public the result of Meghan Markle's bullying of the palace staff, and this has raised concerns from royal experts. However, one insider has explained that Meghan Markle is 100% guilty. It must be so embarrassing for the Queen and also make Harry look very silly. But the findings of the investigation are not being revealed. Therefore, Meghan's behavior must have been a lot worse than we first thought. The Queen is very intelligent, and she is surrounded by very experienced advisors. I mean, you don't spend 70 years on the throne by engaging in mudslinging matches with people like Meghan Markle. And this could be a very good idea on the Queen's part. It's a lot like playing chess, actually. See, Harry and Meghan have done things, they have said things that I am certain have been shocking to the royal family. They're not fools, really. They've got their spies and they have their informants as well. So I do believe the results from the investigation are being kept under wraps for the moment, and they're only going to be used if Harry and Meghan try something else. Early on, Meghan Markle denied all the allegations that were put before her of suspected bullying. But of course, more lies and then more lies came from her when she was questioned. At least now, the Queen has full proof in writing that Meghan Markle is guilty, and she can use that as evidence at any time. Even Meghan Markle's brother warned Harry about Meghan, and she has turned out to be so much worse than any of us could have imagined. She has done so much damage to the entire royal family. But also, it's important that we don't forget that perhaps Meghan Markle is the worst in the way that she's treated the royal family. She's not the first member of the family to treat staff poorly. It's almost certain that Princess Margaret did too, and so did Diana, and so did Andrew. So whether we like it or not, their behavior is always covered up, although the rumors always prove to be true in the end. And to be honest with you, I don't really think it matters if it's made public or not. We all know the outcome. I think if Meghan were found innocent, then it would have been made public. Or could it be that since Tom Bower's book is coming out soon, there's really no need to make it public? We can just allow Tom Bower's book to tell the whole story. See, that would be a way of making sure the story gets to the public while also keeping the monarchy from having to engage in this tit-for-tat game with the Montecito malcontents. If the Queen did decide to release the bullying report, then it might give Harry some justification to up the ante in his memoirs. At this point, Harry and Meghan are despised by most people in the UK and the US. Now, they do have a very small group of supporters, and of course those people are not going to be swayed by any bullying claims, much like Donald Trump base is not swayed by the January 6th hearings. So fine, just let Harry and Meghan keep on talking, let them keep doing their fake humanitarian PR, because every time they do anything, it ends up looking bad. And obviously, the Queen is not one to air the family's dirty laundry in public. So I do think the Queen is going to deal with Meghan in some other ways. She's already said if they say any more lies about the royal family, their titles are going to be taken away. And without Meghan's title, she's not going to be able to push her weight around. And the fact that she will no longer go to the UK would satisfy most people. It seems to me, as an American, that that's exactly how the royal family does things. See, I think this is just a diplomatic move on the part of the Queen. See, the Queen is careful not to publicly malign Meghan, and she also doesn't want it to look like the palace is being overly harsh with Meghan. Meghan's gone and she's never coming back, and so I think the Queen sees all of this as just water under the bridge at this point. Just let it go. Now, without a doubt, though, they have uncovered some very damning evidence of horrible behavior on Meghan's part that is going to end up embarrassing everybody involved. And the people who idolize her seem unable to see through her little charade, but most people do. And the people who realize that she is duplicitous and narcissistic already understand that the allegations are most likely 100% accurate. So it might seem like the Queen is trying to protect Meghan, but see, I think she's not. Instead, she is trying to protect the palace's best interests. That's what she cares about. And she's not going to give that evil woman any more press. Instead, the queen is just showing that she's incredibly insignificant. This is going to be the last time that the palace has to answer any allegations that have been the result of Meghan's behavior. But if they end up needing to release the information to the public in the future, I think they won't hesitate if it's for the greater good. And the Queen made it abundantly clear at the Jubilee where the future of the monarchy lies, and that's with Charles, Camilla, William, and Catherine, and the working royals, the faithful few of those people. See, Andrew's daughters were there, but Andrew was missing. I don't think the Queen is ailing. Instead, I think she has some normal after effects of COVID. A lot of us have experienced those. I think that she wanted to take a backseat at the Jubilee to send out the message about what will happen after the Queen passes. And that's what the media have been so concerned about. Her message came across loud and clear. I think keeping this report private just means that Charles and William will have it at hand if they need to use it in the future. And I don't think either of them are going to hesitate to use it if they need to, because both men really have problems with how Harry and Meghan have unfairly treated their wives. And many experts are also discussing this news. Royal commentator Miss Angela Levin has said the royals don't miss much. Now all the due diligence is complete, but the royals have probably known what's up for some time. It was a matter of tying up loose ends. The Queen is under no obligation to reveal the results. This is an internal matter. It will doubtless be a lesson on best practices when dealing with an even wider spectrum of people. Let's hypothetically consider the consequences. Let's say that Meghan and Harry were admonished for, you name it. This will be picked up all across the world. Not the kind of sensation she was hoping for. The Duke and Duchess will be all over it. It won't be pleasant. And it may be the tip of the iceberg. Instead of gracefully ending a monumental reign in peace, you could be looking at a shit show. We as citizens do not have the right to know every detail. At the very least, not right now. But Mr. Phil Dambier has angrily said, Jackie leaving us hanging with a racist attack was not a win for us. All it did was add fuel to the fire, and I can assure you it was very uncomfortable. Remarks like that should never be ignored. I noticed a difference as I do tend to talk to people when I am out and about. It might be due to the work I've been involved with in the past, but that's the way it is. He went on to say, I could go in depth about how many reacted here when Markle started her rat race. A lot of problems were caused, and it was a worrying time. Now, fortunately, people have begun to accept that she was first and foremost out to cause trouble. Her scheming and vengeance were so palpable you could feel it in the air. Now that has settled, and many of us are united in the thoughts that for some strange reason only known to her confused state of mind, there is or was a desire to destroy what is through falsehoods and lies. And he added, now we are wondering, not for the first time, what it is that is holding the royal family from doing what some of us expect. They did it with Andrew. Andrew let himself down, but has always appeared to show respect and love for his mother. I would go as far as to say he had the book thrown at him, while Markle and Harry are being treated in comparison with kid gloves. My question would be why? Why indeed? And you, what do you think about the royal family? Please let me know your opinion below in the comments, and we'll also discuss your thoughts and feelings together. If you think my video is great, please don't be afraid to like and share it with anybody else who would enjoy it. And please click that subscribe button below to not miss any new updates from the Sussex Daily News team. Now thank you so much for tuning in. Good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.